the Tato Gear Element titanium made wood burning stove. They're a family run company from the USA, and this is the stove that I received yesterday. It comprises of a base plate, 2 cross pieces for a pot stand, and the stove itself is secured together by hinges, and it is really easy to put together. You just slot the base plate in at the bottom, wrap the side plates around, then you just slot the pin in through the holes to finish it off. It's that simple. It has a door, so fuel can be inserted through the front, and the cross pieces sit like that. I won't need the cross pieces today because the stove, the pot I'm using rather, is big enough to stand on it without it. But the finished stove looks like that. I think it looks like a pretty neat little stove. So I'm going to fire it up now, take a few shots of it burning, and then over a bit of breakfast we'll talk about its performance. Just going to pop a heat shield around it. It's not too windy today, but any breeze makes a difference. So wood's caught quite well. I'm using wood that I've dried at home. I've chopped it and dried it underneath the radiator for a few days to make sure it's really dry. I have noticed at this time of year in January that any wood that I use outside, whether it's on a tree or not, dead or not, is not burning particularly well because it's just too damp. So it's better to pre-prepare the wood. It burns a lot better, a lot hotter. You get a much better flame. I think we've got just about enough flame now to pop the pot on. I'm using a Vargo titanium pot. It's a really strong pot, highest grade titanium they could use, which does mean there is a bit of an extra weight, but because it's much tougher, much thicker, particularly when it's burning on wood, being placed on wood, it is a lot more resistant to high temperatures. So it's a good pot to use for this sort of thing. So porridge is on, my usual mix of porridge oats, oatmeal. Overall this is a really good stove. I've been really impressed with how it's performed. It brought up the water I needed for my cup of tea up to the boil in under 10 minutes, well under 10 minutes, and the flames didn't take long to get going at all. It takes hardly any time at all to put together. I'm just going to try the porridge. The porridge was really good. The porridge was warmed through in next to no time. It's a lightweight design, of course, being made out of a titanium. That does mean it's going to be really lightweight. It takes next to no time at all to put together, and I like the rectangular construction of it, so that you can feed wood into it, longer pieces of wood gradually, so that they burn down. You don't have to maintain it quite as long as you do some other stoves. My only criticism of it is it didn't come with a bag, so you'd have to buy that as an additional extra, or you can make something yourself to put it into. But that wouldn't be too much trouble. So overall I think this is a great stove. It's the Tato Gear Element titanium wood burning stove, and it is a great stove. I recommend it.
Run like a race for